You know, I have 4 children, and all of them are athletic, and they all did pole vaulting. We have a pole vault set up in our yard. They all did well, and except Mondo, just from a really early age, I mean, just barely could pick up a pole and run. He, you could tell it was going to be his passion.
For your love I will go far, I wanna be wherever you are, I know I'm coming back for you.
That's the goal in pole vault always, is to get a personal best. And Mondo gets a personal best and he breaks the world record. And it's kind of a double win for him. Yeah, I am. I'm proud of the way he has developed, the guy, the man he is now. I'm so proud, immensely proud.
I go solo, oh, I go solo, I'm making my way, oh, I'm making my way.
You know, you have to accept that you're going to have to put your whole life into it. And if you're not willing to do that, then don't do it. You have to let them do what they want to do. I mean, all of my 4 children, we just let them follow their own path and supported them in it. Go out there and do your thing, be you, and do what you've always done. That's it.
This is it. It's the final day and the final session at Glasgow 2024 World Indoor Athletic Championships. It has been absolutely brilliant so far on the track and, of course, on the field. This evening, it's the final of the women's long jump. Welcome, everyone. I'm Steph Reed, a 4-time Paralympian in the sprints and the jumps, and it's great to have you with us on the dedicated jumps feed. The audience in the Glasgow arena has been absolutely fantastic. They've been loving the action. They have been so loud, going crazy for every result, and they've also had some pretty fantastic music to help them out. We have a live band. Now, I'm going to say this very carefully and very deliberately. It's Tom McGuire and the Brass Holes. Now, as you can probably guess, they are a brass instrument band. We have the women's long jump coming up, and here is a look at the world record for the long jump, just to help you put the jumps you are about to see into context. Now, this world record dates all the way back to 1988, 36 years ago, older than most of the athletes in this field. Now, I say most because there is one who is older. Now, the Paris Olympic qualification stands at 6 meters 86, and the average winning distance in the last 10 World Indoor Championships is 6 meters 99. So we have had some seriously high quality finals at these World Indoor Championships. I have a feeling it is going to get very loud in here tonight, especially when we have the 4x400 meter relays going on. It's going to be very, very busy for our long jump women. Now, the 4x400 meter teams will be marshaled very close to where the long jump athletes start on the runway. And you can see there, just at the finish line of the 60 meter, there is going to be a lot of bodies moving around in a very tight area. It's going to get very crazy. Athletes are going to have to work very hard to keep their focus.
And that clock that Jeff was talking about on our pole vault and jumping events, will increase in time.
We will have a brand new podium tonight, as none of our medalists from last year are here. Serbia has won this title 2 times in a row. Gardasevic will be looking to follow in the winning footsteps of countrywoman Ivana Vuleta. Asani will also fancy her chances with a 6.91 at the German National Champs. Unfortunately, that was only good enough for second because Mahambo went 2 centimeters clear. Also look out for Colombian athlete Linares. She has some big speed behind her and hopefully some big jumps as well. Ritaru Kottman took the bronze at last year's World Championships, but I suspect all eyes are going to be on Tara Davis-Woodall, partly because she holds the world leading jump at 7 meters 18, but also because she is just so entertaining to watch. Now, the format for the indoor championships is different to that from the outdoors. In the outdoors, you have a separate qualification round on a separate day. Here, all of the action is going to happen in the next 2 hours. All 15 athletes will get 3 attempts. Then after the 3rd round, only the top 8 athletes will continue in the competition. So super important for all the athletes to get a big jump in the first 3 rounds.
It's time for the women's long jump final. 15 athletes due to line up. Let's welcome them. From Brazil, the South American silver medalist last year.
The 2023 South American Championship silver medal, Lissandra Maisa Campos of Brazil.
Champion, Diana Lesti.
Hungary's Diana Lesti, the 2-time national indoor long champion with a personal best of 6 meters 75.
3 times their national champion.
3 times a national champion and a Pan-American Games bronze medalist, Tisana Hickling of Jamaica.
From Colombia, the Pan-American Games winner
Natalia
last year.
Linares of Colombia, the
Linares.
reigning Pan-American Games champion and world under-20 silver medalist,
6 times
and
the national champion.
2-time national
From
champion.
Hungary, Petra Bahidi
European
Farkas.
under-23 champion and 6-time national champion, Petra Bahidi Farkas of Hungary.
We welcome to the final from Switzerland, the European
Annick
Championship
Collin of
bronze medalist
Switzerland.
in
She
the
is a
heptathlon.
European
Annick
Championships
Collin.
bronze medalist and World Championship finalist in the heptathlon, but competing today
From Japan,
in the long jump.
Asian champion last season.
The Asian
Samira
champion,
Hatta.
indoor and out, 4-time national champion, Samir Hatta of Japan.
From the USA, 6.97
From the
meters
USA, a
at her
personal best of
Monet
6 meters
Nichols.
97. Stepping out to represent USA for the first time, Monet
From
Nichols
Brazil,
of the
3
USA.
times the South American champion,
Eliane Martins of Brazil, the 3-time South American champion, Pan-American Games silver medalist.
From Germany, in personal best form this year, 6
Germany,
meters and
Michaela
91.
Sani,
Michaela
European
Sani.
under-20 bronze medalist, recently bagged an Olympic qualification standard by matching her personal best.
From Spain, she was 6th at the World
The
Championships last
8-time
year.
national
Fatima
indoor
Diame.
champion, World Championship finalist from 2023, Fatima Diame of Spain.
From Serbia, a European Championship finalist.
From
Milica
Serbia,
Gardasic.
Milika Gardasevic, a European under-23 long jump champion, this year's World
From
Indoor
Romania,
Tour winner.
World Championship bronze medalist last year.
From
Alina
Romania,
Rataru-Kottman.
Alina Rataru-Kottman, World Championship bronze medalist, an 11-time national
We
champion.
welcome from Italy, the European under-23 champion.
The European
last year,
under-23 champion,
Larissa
Larissa Iapicino of Italy, World Championship finalist and European indoor silver
And
medalist.
welcome to Glasgow from the USA, the world leader, a world championship
From the
silver
USA,
medalist,
the
Tara
world leader,
Davis-Woodall.
always sporting a cowboy hat, Tara Davis-Woodall. She knows how to make an entrance. She is the world outdoor silver medalist, a 2-time national champion. This is the woman to beat in this field.
And the hat from Tara is having
She has spent a significant portion of her warm-up dancing up and down that home straight, keeping this crowd entertained.
600,000 followers on YouTube. And her husband, Sam Hendricks, opening at 5:65, the second height of bronze.
You can see there as the women are doing their final preparations. They have been on a track for the past hour, setting out their runways, warming up. This is a big moment. The reigning world indoor champion, Ivana Vuleta, is not here. Diana Lesti is already taking her first jump. She was ready to go. She did not want to wait around. Diana Lesti studied at the Budapest Business University and winner of the Hungarian Athlete Breakthrough Award. That was a red flag from Lesti. Milica Gardasevic of Serbia jumped a huge personal best in July 2023, 6.91 meters, timing it perfectly as it was over the Olympic qualifying mark of 6.86. What has she got in this first round? Huge shoes to fill. Vuleta not in this competition. Opening with a 6.47 meters. Up next is Iapicino. Now I can only imagine what it must be like when your mom is a double world champion, a double Olympic silver medalist. Fiona May, it might feel like there are some pretty big expectations to fill there, but she's already broken her mom's indoor Italian record with a new mark at 6.97 meters. Good speed down the runway. She has been given the green light. She has just taken the lead. 6.51 meters. The first round is all about feeling your way through the competition. So important to lay down a strong opening mark, particularly in a format like this where we have a final within a final. All athletes will get 3 attempts. After the third round, there will be a reordering, and only those athletes in the top 8 will get a remaining 3 jumps. Diam just waiting for the all clear from the technical officials. Born in Valencia, she studied nursing, and her idol is Niurka Montalvo, a world long jump champion from 1999, 7.6 meters jumper. Excellent idol to have for this event. That is how the technical officials will be determining whether a jump is valid or not. That is a shot of the picture that the technical officials also looking at. It's highly pixelated, so they can zoom right in to double check that that foot has not crossed the plane. You can see they're almost perfect on the board with just 6 centimeters to spare. You're always torn as a long jumper, wanting to push the envelope, not leave any centimeters on that board, but equally, you need to make sure that it is a valid jump. So much skill to be both precise and fast. Nichols finished third at the USA Indoor Championships behind Tara Davis-Woodall. And that is a big opener. She's liking that one. Now, she is a 6'97" jumper at her best, but this is her first time representing USA. You can imagine that is a difficult country to make these world championship teams. In fact, she actually finished she finished third at the USA Indoor Championships, but Jasmine Moore, who we saw earlier, decided to focus on the triple jump, and Nichols has jumped into the early lead. 6'75", season's best for her. Not bad for her USA debut. So important in between rounds to use your coach, talk to them, figure out how to keep working hard to get those extra centimeters. Asani of Germany waiting patiently to take her turn. She's just seen a big jump ahead of her, much like Gardasevich, another athlete with a long jumper superstar to learn from. Mihambo has jumped very well this season, but the Olympic champion has chosen not to compete her. Asani comes into these champs recently matching her personal best of 6'91". She is in excellent form. Building up speed down the runway. Looking to respond to Nichols' 6'75". Beautiful shot there of how you want your body to almost collapse like an accordion as you move through the sand. She jumps into second place with her opening round jump. Last year, Hatta smashed her personal best and the game's record en route to winning the Asian Championships in a massive 6'97". Can she find that kind of form here today? To see her mentally rehearsing everything she wants to execute on that runway. Height off that board. So we are early into the first round. Hatta has gone into sixth place with 6:43. Still Nichols there, still having a chat with her coach. There is no time limit on how long you can chat with your coach, just so long as you are ready for your next jump in the next round. Brazil's Martins is the veteran of the field at 37 and a member of the armed forces. crowd has been so responsive in this arena, and it is no different tonight. She has the whole stadium clapping her down this runway. At her best, Martens is a 6.74 jumper. Jump wasn't quite up to that standard. Part of the skill in long jump is learning how to work your way through the rounds. All it takes is one big jump. Such a fine art coaching in a field event final. Athletes can only take on so much information. It's about finding those cues, those words that are going to work at this moment. Callan of Switzerland finished 6th at the 2022 European Indoor Championships. She was a DNF, did not finish at the 2023 World Championships in the heptathlon. And once again, she is focusing on the long jump here. She saw the response from the crowd, Martin Scott, and thought, I'm going to get in on a bit of that action. I mean, looking at those graphics, that was an excellent jump, but unfortunately, that foot wandered over that board. But you could physically hear the power in that jump. You could hear as her foot smacked that wooden board. And it actually is a little bit of an advantage to jump off the wooden board as opposed to on the track, because the board itself is actually stiffer, and so you'll get more of a transfer of all that wonderful speed and power you've built up down the runway. Benhedi Farkas of Hungary. Now, the Hungarians studied social pedagogy. Now, I had to look up what that was. It is a holistic and relationship-centered way of working in care and educational settings with people. Always fascinating to see what athletes get up to away from the track. At the moment, these women have the luxury of a very quiet indoor track, but in about 15 minutes time, when these 4x400 meter relays go off, it is going to get very busy. That jump again. That one looked very close on the board. She has judged that runway perfectly. You can see there that line down the center just indicating where that plane is, the plane that you cannot cross. 6 meters 30. She will take a lot of confidence from that jump, though. Step number 1 is establishing a runway. A solid runway gives you confidence for the rest of the competition. You can jump freely and not worry about where you are on that board. Linares of Colombia. There was a lot of excitement around her in the build-up to the 2023 World Champs. She had just jumped a lifetime best a month before, 6 meters 86. Now, the World Champs didn't quite go as she'd hoped. She finished in 25th, but this is another chance for experience on the world stage. position in that pit, very far over to the left side. 6 meters 29, a modest opener for Linares. Our early leader, Nichols, in 675. Tara Davis-Woodall about to start her campaign for her first global title. Now, her preparations for this meet included hosting the first ever Tara Davis Invitational on her home track last weekend. And the striking thing was the way the young athletes reacted to her. I mean, they adore her. She truly is a superstar of this sport. She has the entire crowd at her fingertips, carefully orchestrating them in the exact rhythm that she wants. What will she open up with here? You can tell Davis-Woodall, she likes that jump, but almost signaling to the crowd, you know, don't worry, there's a little bit more to come. Beautiful height off that board, and just such good technique in the air. Davis-Woodall slots just into second place, 2 centimeters behind her teammate. It's been a very short indoor season for Jamaica's Hickling. Just one competition in the lead up. Was looking very close on the board. She's looking anxiously over at that light. She's been given the green. Could not have been more perfectly judged. Tara Cotman won her first gold medal last year, her first global medal last year in style. Out of the medals, going into the 6th round, she leapt into bronze medal position with 6 meters 88. She is in fantastic form coming into these champs, jumping a season's best of 6 meters 71. So important to build that speed on the runway. Michaels just taking it all in as she finds herself still in the lead coming to the end of this first round. This 22-year-old Brazilian had her first taste of the Global World Champs last year. A couple of fouls were involved, but at this stage, just 22. The most important thing is gaining experience, and this is another opportunity for her in a global World Championships. She decided it was wiser to pull out of that one, but you can see the danger there. So many photographers at the end looking to get that perfect shot of the action. Fortunately, she slowed down just before them. As an athlete, you know when things aren't working. She knew she was over on that board and made the decision to abort. There's our leader, all smiles. Early days. It is way too early in the competition for anybody to feel confident yet in their final position. Diana Lesti opened her campaign with a foul. I don't think anybody has more fun on the track than Tara does. Everyone prepares differently for their competitions. Some are very serious, some like to have fun. Lesti is a two-time national indoor champion. She is looking for a mark. She wants to get on the board, and she has. So important, especially in the second round, if you already have an X next to your name. Don't forget, in round 3, after round 3, we will be losing some of the athletes. There will be a reordering. 6 meters 35. Right now, she's not quite into that all-important cutoff. She needs to be on the other side of the top 8. Will have grown up watching one of the most famous athletes in Serbia, who also happens to be a long jumper, Ivana Vuleta. I can't imagine anyone better to learn from. That was a very good-looking jump. Unfortunately, that has been given the red light. Again, precision, so important in this event. Just 2 centimeters at the moment separating those Americans. Davis Woodall always knows how to find a camera. It's funny, when you look at the ground for these long jumpers, you might mistake them for moving into this arena. They bring so much stuff with them. But look, you're out here for a long time and you want to be comfortable. You need to have all your bags, you need to have all your warm clothing. Often you've got towels. Towels are handy because you can lie on them. They're handy because you can wrap them around your legs. Super easy to whip off when it's your turn to get up and go. but it does look like they have come to camp out here for the weekend. At the moment, we are just waiting as another event is about to go off. Iapicino waiting very patiently on that runway. As you can see, she has her blanket. It is the easiest way to keep your legs warm and the fastest piece of clothing you can remove. As she will have watched Italian teenage phenom Mattia Furlani win a silver medal in yesterday's men's final. She's already made some big statements herself at just 21, finishing 5th at last year's World Champs. (6.51 with her opening jump. (6.97 at her best. Now we have those graphics superimposed on the pit to help us judge these jumps. Unfortunately, this one is a foul. Which is too bad, because that was pretty close to that 7-meter mark. Just 3 centimeters, but if you're over, you're over. I'm sure many watching are familiar with the discussions at the moment about a takeoff zone versus a takeoff board for the long jump. Of course, just a suggestion at this point. Something they're looking at experimenting with, but definitely raise lots of discussion in terms of what it would mean for the event. Diam of Spain won the Spanish indoor champs this year with a leap of 6 meters 56, making her an 8-time national indoor champion. Another excellent jump, just near that 7-meter mark, and again, another foul. (6.47 in her opening jump. That leaves her in a tie for 5th place with Serbia's Gardasevic. You can just see there, based on her coach's hand signals, those fingers are mimicking her running pattern as she goes down that runway. When an athlete when an athlete has a foul, there's always 2 options when it comes to adjusting the runway. You can either move the athlete back, or you can instruct them to run a little bit differently. Huge roar from our early leader in this event. Nichols has 2 centimeters over Davis Woodall. An exciting position to find herself in on her debut for Team USA. That is another fantastic jump, and unfortunately another foul. That's 3 in a row. 3 big jumps, 3 fouls. Again, this is the skill involved in the long jump. Big power, big speed, big precision. Asani studies at the University of Nebraska. Lots of athletes choosing to take advantage of the American collegiate system. studying bioengineering, hoping to work in the field of sustainability after her career. Just 21, we hope that is a very long time away. And another big jump. Hopefully this theme of fouls is not going to continue. And there we go, finally, an athlete on the board. 6'67" in her opening round. 6'66", consistent, but I suspect she is looking to build on that. She's coming into this meet with a new, or matching her personal best of 6'91". She knows she is capable of much more than that. It was a great shot there on the runway. You can see all those different runway markers lining the sides. All of the athletes have a color assigned to them. Some use one marker, some use two. All of them will have their starting position. Some have checks down the runway. Those checks can be used by them, checks can be used by their coach, just to give them that little bit of information on how they're running into the board, helping them to be precise. That 6'97" she produced last year is by far the standout of Hatta's career. Unfortunately, that one was a foul. That won't add to that. But that's 6'97". Her next best jump of her life is 6'67", almost 30 centimeters less. And it just shows that as a long jumper, you can have that moment where you hit everything right. And now the challenge for Hatta is figuring out how to repeat that and repeat it in a global championships. So Martins of Brazil is going to have to be a little bit patient at the moment, just taking her time. Some visualization. '23 was such a good year for her. South American champion, Pan-American silver medalist, proving you can still deliver your best jumping well into your career, well into your 30s. Just get a bit of a feel for the coordination that is happening here. The last thing you want is for a starting gun to be going off as you are charging down the runway. She opened with a modest 6'29". She is currently sitting in 12th position. Again, the danger there is that she will not get that 4th, 5th, and 6th jump if she is not in the top 8. Great height off the board, just not getting the distance into the pit. Callan of Switzerland Now the Swiss heptathlete has already had a really successful indoor season. She set 3 personal bests, taken 2 national titles, and a national record. Not bad for a winter report. Concentration on her face there as she charged down that runway. Keeping the focus, keeping the pressure, not letting up on that speed. You can see the size there of those spikes on the shoe. So important, because the last thing that you want is to be slipping on that board. One of the nice things about the indoor season is you don't have to contend with the elements. That board can get slippery in the rain. It's great to see 2 Hungarians in this final. Now both of them are similar ages. Both of them have similar PBs. It always helps when you have strong domestic competition, just to really push that event forward in that country. In front of a home crowd in Budapest last year. Such a great opportunity to gain experience. Amazing opportunity to enjoy a home crowd. She really holds the drive of that left knee. Jumped 6.75 in the opening round to take the lead. Davis Woodall almost matched it, just 2 centimeters behind. Nichols knows this competition is not up yet, and Linares, the Colombian, she is fast. She is very fast. National champion in the 100 meters as well as the long jump. She does a 100 meters in 11 seconds, 29. And that is certainly useful on a long jump runway. She opened with a 6 meters, 29. She has improved, 6 meters 33, but she is going to need a big jump in the 3rd round if she wants to stay in this competition. Davis Woodall of US, part of her winter training this year included competing in the 60-meter hurdles. Now she put down an 8:30 time, which isn't blistering, especially when she has gone sub-8, but it certainly has helped with the long jump training. 7:18 at US Nationals. The officials have the officials asked her to leave the runway, and now they've removed the cone, and it looks like she is going to take her jump. In fact, she is going to go now, and they're going to wait for the track event to go later. So she is asking the crowd for the clap, drawing their attention away from the 60-meter hurdle race. for the title. It appears to have been assessed by Davis-Buttel as satisfactory. When she's excited about a jump, you will know she is excited about a jump. And that has taken her into the lead, 6 meters 79. Still well below what she is capable of. Nichols knows she is now going to have to respond. That's the thing, it's so hard to manage your emotions through these rounds. 1 minute you're leading, 1 minute you're not, and you have to find a way to bring yourself back. See the women there wrapped up, cozy, just waiting for this race to take place. There's 15 women in this final, so if it takes roughly 1.5 to 2 minutes a jump, you're looking at about 20 minutes per round until we lose some of the athletes after the 3rd round. The Hickling struggled with qualification at the World Champs in 2023. She wasn't able to match the 6:85 personal best she jumped a month before. You can see there just how close those athletes are getting to Hickling. Her eyes are focused and locked in, and she is not even looking at the people milling about behind her. That is a red light. She will have to wait until the 3rd round. Currently, she is sitting in 9th place, a tie for 9th place. She will need to get in front of Ritaru Kotman in 8th place if she wants to continue into the, I'm going to say into the final round. This is a final within a final. Bronze medalist from last year's World Championships. She studied exercise science at the University of Physical Education and Sport. Always a handy degree to have when you are a professional athlete. Davis-Buttel has just taken back the lead. Ritaru Kotman is coming off the performance of her life last year, winning her first global medal, 30 years of age. She's looking to build on that breakthrough in this Olympic year. So she stays in 8th place. She's safe for now in terms of qualifying for those final 3 rounds. Campos of Brazil has a personal best of 6 meters 69, and that was into a 1.4 meter per second headwind. Now, obviously, we don't talk about wind readings at indoor competitions, but it certainly suggests she has a bigger jump in her. compete, how to manage yourself, how to manage those emotions at a global championships. She heads into the third round, Campos, in a difficult position. This will be a real test for the 22-year-old. This is a big jump coming up for Lesti. She fouled in the first round, 6:35 in the second, but that 6:35 has left her in 11th place in the danger zone. If she doesn't add 12 centimeters to that jump, she will not be going through to the final. Now, based on those graphics overlaid in the sand, which are not official, they're there for our guide, I don't think that is going to do it. Unfortunately, that is the end of Lesti's campaign. Her focus will now turn to the outdoor season. Was the winner of the World Indoor Tour this year, which meant automatic qualification for these champs and a bonus of $10,000. Huge talent in this 25-year-old. She has already jumped 6.91 meters, so close to that 7-meter mark. Can she find that kind of form today? 6:56, it is an improvement. She will be encouraged by that, but she knows there is more. Iapicino has spoken about the challenges that came with jumping 6.91 meters at just 19 years old. The expectation that follows and how overwhelming it can be. Part of the skill is just learning to manage the expectations of others. Iapicino is one of the women in this field who already has their qualifying mark for the Olympics. $6.65. She has improved. She's lifted herself into 4th place. Just 17. Diane became Spanish champion in both the 60 meters and in the long jump. Another young talent. She's 27 now. Still yet to win a medal on the global stage. Just feel here that the energy of this competition has just taken a little bit of a dip. And actually, an interesting fun fact, since 1997, A winning mark has never been recorded in round 3. What's wrong with round 3? Nichols was in the lead at the start of this competition. She watched as Davis Woodall jumped 4 centimeters in front. Now, 4 centimeters does not put this competition away by any means. Does Nichols have a response? Now that was an excellent jump. She likes it. She has been given the green light. Has she had something to say about Davis Woodall's jump? Meters 83. She has just taken the lead back. What a debut Nichols is having for USA. She is piling the pressure on Davis Woodall. But apparently Davis Woodall is not feeling it. She's there dancing away. The thing is, Tara Davis has spoken that she wants to have fun, but she wants to ensure the crowd has fun with her. But things are starting to get serious in this competition. Asani still sits in 3rd place, just 2 centimeters above Larissa Iapicino of Italy. Asani finished in 20th position at the World Championships in 2023. This is another opportunity for her to get experience at the World Championships, learning how to deliver those big performances in the moment it matters most. 668. All 3 jumps exceptionally consistent. Of Japan has jumped a season's best of 6 meters 43, but she is sitting in 9th place. She has 1 shot to jump 6 meters 46, 3 centimeters farther than what she has done. And if she does that, she will knock Romania's Ritaru Kotman down into 9th, guaranteeing Hata her next 3 jumps. Has she done enough? Well, she's been given the green light. Check 1. Has she done enough? 6 meters 39. Not enough on this occasion. What will it take for Hata to find that 6 meter 97 jump again from last year? Well, Ritaru Kotman will feel a little bit of relief for now, but it's not over yet. Martin's looking to feed off the energy from this crowd. She needs to find a big jump. Once again, Rataru Kottman of Romania's jump sits at 6 meters 46. That is the cutoff to move on. And that is not to be today for Martins. Over 1,000 is good in terms of points. So obviously this is a really strong event for her. Choosing to focus on the long jump at this World Championships. Really handy in heptathlon to have an event you know is a big point scorer for you. 6 meters 67. She is knocking on the door of that bronze medal position. You can just see there 668, 667, 665. 3 centimeters separating places 3 through 5. We were hoping for a tight competition, and this one certainly is delivering. We still have Davis Woodall in the order, ready to see if she can respond to Nichols' newest challenge of 683. But first, Hungary's Ben Farkas. She has already watched her Hungarian teammate go out of this final. Find a way to stay in it. Such a pronounced drive phase on that jump. Really punches that left knee in the air and holds it, trying to get as much lift off the board as possible. 6 meters 20, that will not be enough. Both Hungarians now out of this final. Spoken about the speed of Linares. Not all sprinters make great long jumpers. Speed is one thing, but the ability to convert that speed to horizontal distance is something else. So fast on the runway, but just not yet able to handle it, able to convert that into the big distances. Well, at least not consistently yet. She does have some big distances behind her name. Personal best of 6 meters 86, just 6:32 season's best this season. Just 21 years old. It just takes a little bit of time to learn to harness that power. We will be losing Linares as well after this round. You can see there just how busy the start of that runway is. At the moment, the long jump competition is being held for the start of this race. of course, athlete safety being paramount. You can see Davis Woodall just making her way down to her starting mark. She took the lead back off Nichols. Nichols responded. Davis Woodall is looking to take it back. The cone has been removed. The hair's been tied back. Davis Woodall is ready. She won that silver medal. And after a few months, she said, actually, I want the gold. So much has changed about her life and training in pursuit of that. That was a good-looking jump. That has been given the all clear. She will wait for that result with anticipation. Remember, 683 is the mark she needs to beat. I think she's seen it because she is excited, even taking the time to cheer on the other athletes. 6 meters, 93. Every time she is asked to respond, she has something else to give. So exciting to see so many lead changes in one competition. She said it several times, Tara Davis Woodall. What she wants to do is put out a jump so big, nobody is able to touch it. That is her ambition. Hickling currently sitting in 10th position at 6 meters 43, just 3 centimeters to knock out Rataru Kottman and get into that final. I don't think that is going to do it. She doesn't think that's going to do it. The first half of this competition quickly coming to a close. Kottman has been holding her breath as she watched the athletes ahead of her. At the moment, she has that coveted 8th position. She knows she is going to get another 3 chances to see if she can get it right. It's not quite happening for her at the moment. She's trying to find her focus. It's very loud in the stadium at the moment. So much going on. You can see all the chaos ensuing behind her. She has to hold her composure and just be oblivious to what's going on. The cone has been removed. The clock is counting down. She has 45 seconds left to take this jump. That was a much better looking jump. But she is shaking her head because she knows that is not going to be measured. The good news is she is still in 8th place. She will get another chance to sort out that runway. One more jumper to come at the end of this 3rd round. A difficult position here for Campos. She already has 2 fouls to her name, has yet to register a mark. Just 22 years old. Regardless of what happens, this will be a significant learning experience in this young athlete's life. she register a mark here? And will it be big enough to lift her through the ranks? She has gotten the green light, which is great news. The last thing that you want to do is come to a global championships and leave without a mark. It might not be the mark that she wanted, but she will leave with a distance registered. 6:15, well below what Campos is capable of. But again, another opportunity to learn at a global champs. The world of elite sport is not easy. It takes years and years and years to develop. And this is another look at our leading jump from Davis Woodall. Had to respond to Nichols' She had to respond to Nichols' 6.83, and she did. Came back 6 meters 93. So at this stage, after the third round, a reordering is happening. So the athlete in 8th position will now jump first in the order, and the athlete in 1st position will now be jumping last. Davis Woodall will have the final say in rounds 4 and 5. Both Americans sitting at the top of the leaderboard at the moment. And both look to be having a great time. Why wouldn't you be? Especially when you're in the lead. Part of the reason why fans love her so much is because she's always having a great time. She always brings the party with her. But the thing is, she doesn't want people just to watch. She wants them to join in. She wants them to feel what she's feeling. But even Davis Woodall knows when it is time to focus. Rataru Kotman is on the runway, ready to lead off this 4th round as we enter into the 2nd half of the competition. Not quite finding her rhythm in the first 3 rounds. Another opportunity to just make those adjustments. Just starting to get a sense of the frustration that she's feeling right now. Oh, and she's landing awfully close to the side of that pit. That's a hard landing on that elbow there. Sometimes it goes like this. Sometimes things aren't quite clicking, and it becomes your job and your coach's job to figure out what it's going to take to find that rhythm again. Diam of Spain has shown such improvement in her career, going from 21st in the Tokyo Olympics to 6th in the 2023 World Championships. And that is a much better looking jump. So her best so far is 6 meters 47. to get into the medals right now, and she was awfully close to that bronze medal line, 6:68. Well, it is an improvement, not enough to make any difference to the scoreboard as it stands. Savage will have grown up watching Ivana Vuleta. Such an advantage to have such a star in your country, and that jump looked very, very good. She has been given the green light. She is all smiles. I think she knows that was a much, much better attempt from her. 6:56 at the moment for 6th place. Once again, bronze currently sits in 6:68, and she has done it. 6:74. She has elevated herself into a podium position. Of course, it's still the 4th round. Still lots of jumping to go, but that is encouraging for Gardasevic. It just keeps changing all the time in this final. This is why you can't take your eyes off of a long jump. Iapicino has just seen a big jump in front of her. Has it fired her up? That looks like a great jump. Again, we have the graphics there, just giving us a little bit of a hint. $6.74 right now is the minimum to get onto that podium. $6.67. Well, not quite as big as I'd hoped. And this is definitely a family affair for Iapicino. She's coached by her father, Gianni, a former pole vaulter. Her mom is a 2-time world champion, a 2-time silver Olympic medalist. It's hard as well, though. There can be a lot of expectation that can come with having a mom who is so famous. Herself well in this long jump. The heptathlete has enjoyed competing in the indoor season in her favorite event, if you're allowed to have a favorite as a heptathlete. 23-year-old physiotherapy student has lots and lots of options moving forward. At some point, she will face that choice. Keep developing across all events or choose to focus on an individual event. 6:73, sitting just 1 centimeter off that podium. The women are definitely getting into their rhythm in this 4th round. Was sitting in the bronze medal position. She now finds herself down in 5th place. Does she have a response? She was about as perfect as you can get on that board. It's not going to be improvement. She's not been able to defend that bronze medal position. She will have to recompose herself, take on the directions from her coach. She still has 2 more opportunities. Everything Nichols has thrown at Davis-Woodall has been thrown back with a response. What will it take to send a mark out that Davis-Woodall can't match? She has no intention of giving up. It might not be enough to take that lead just yet, but she is not finished with this competition.
Let's go!
685. It is an improvement. She is getting better with each round. She is still looking dangerous, Nichols. Davis-Woodall has perfectly timed this jump, and that there is nothing else going on in the arena. She has full command, full control over this audience. At the moment, she's insisting they clap on her rhythm, her pace. She's now instructing them, okay, now you can jump faster, now you can jump faster. Roar in this stadium. Everyone from every seat knows that was a big one. And she's done it. She is over the 7-meter mark, 7:07. The more eyes that are on her, the bigger she delivers. And it's not been an easy ride to the top for Tara Davis-Woodall. She turned professional in 2022. Had a bit of a disaster, though, in qualifying for the World Champs that year, a home World Champs. Fouling on all 3 attempts at U.S. Nationals, not able to compete in Eugene. But hasn't she turned that around? We're now back at the top of the order, back at round 5. It is all happening very quickly now. Rataru Kotman, our bronze medalist from the World Championships last year, just behind Davis-Woodall silver. She had a nervous wait to see if she was going to get her final 3 attempts. Oh, that was a much better jump again. Unfortunately, she has been given the red light. The thing is, at the World Championships last year, she was out of the medals until the 6th round when she delivered her biggest jump. Don't count her out just yet. Came in with the season's best of 6:56. Now her PB is 6:82, and I don't feel like we have quite seen the best that Diam has to offer. And just as I said that, that is a much, much better jump. She is looking looking anxiously at that green light. Just needs to be careful as she crosses the track there. Now this is getting interesting. Has she made an adjustment in those podium places at the moment? 6'78". She has just gone ahead of Gardasevich into the bronze medal position. Now that again is putting Gardasevich under pressure. It is like musical chairs out there tonight. Everyone constantly switching positions. Nobody able to take anything for granted in any round. Again, you can see the action happening behind her. Having to focus amongst the noise, amongst the chaos. Can she respond to Diane's challenge? It is a good attempt. It's a good attempt. But I don't think that is going to be enough. That she has seen those officials crossing and just in front of her with the hurdles. Oh, I would not want to run into those at top speed. Everyone having to really stay alert and pay attention, but you can see the orange cone is on the runway. I think she did see them. She's just doing a few strides. She's been in this game a long time. She knows what she's doing. Iapicino will have come into this competition as one of the favorites. After a crazy 5th round, she now finds herself in 7th position. Quite a reaction from Iapicino coming out of the pit there. It was a better jump. Sometimes all you need is just one, the pressure of your competitors around you delivering these big performances, but with that starts coming belief, well, if they can do it, so can I. It has been an improvement, 669. She's gone up into 6th place, but she was not coming here for a 6th place finish. Point, Colin found herself very close to the podium. Again, after all those switches, she has now dropped down into 5th place. 6'73". Bronze is now in bronze medal. Bronze is now going to take 6'78" to overhaul. And again, we have had quite the response from the athlete. Colin has hopefully made a dent into that bronze medal position. One of the good things about heptathletes is when you are competing in the long jump, you only ever get 3 attempts. You have to be good at being precise on that board, and that really helps in these moments when you need to trust that runway. She just keeps inching forward. 3 more centimeters to go. Far too early for Diem to feel confident in that bronze medal position. At one point, Asani found herself in bronze. 5th round, she is now in 7th, but we have seen so many women in this round bring a response. She's come into this meet with 6 meters 91 jumped at the German Nationals. She is fully capable of getting into the mix. All of the women just peppering that bronze medal graphic. Just 4 centimeters separating places, 3 through 5. 6 meters 77. Can you get any closer than that? 1 centimeter shy. Diem can breathe a little bit easier, but just for the moment, she still has another round to survive. Nichols has improved with every jump. The problem is, so has Davis Woodall. Every time Nichols thought she had the lead, Davis Woodall had a response. Can she produce something out of reach of her teammate? Not on that occasion. Has 1 more chance to take back that World Indoor Championship crown. Once again, Tara Davis is wondering why they're not going with her clap. But it's because there was another athlete jumping in that particular moment. She's taking her time, but she's got about 20 seconds left on that clock to take this jump. Was a good jump, not as big as her 707. Incredible height there from that angle. Just so good at transferring all of that speed and all of that power. So as we head into the 6th round, there is going to be another shuffling of the order. So once again, the athlete who is currently sitting in 8th position will now jump first. Taru Kotman did the impossible at the World Championships last year. She was out of the medals coming into the 6th round. came in and delivered a massive 688. Can she do it again? Just waiting patiently as another athlete is competing in one of the other events. Looks like one of the officials is just checking in with all of the athletes, just making sure everyone knows what they're doing, everyone's clear on the order. This is the final round. You want to make sure everyone is as clear as possible with what is about to happen. No distractions. Waiting on another race to start. You can just see them going behind her, having to be extremely patient, waiting on that runway. She's finally been given the all clear. You can see the task that lies ahead of her. Sitting in 8th place. Can she do a repeat of what she pulled off at the World Champs last year? Leaping into the bronze medal spot on her final jump. Not to be on this occasion. See the disappointment, the frustration, when things just don't come together for you on the day. Tara Kottman will finish at the World Indoor Championships in 8th position. Yapachino came into this as one of the favorites, knew she had a chance at her first global title. So young and so much expectation already, only because of the huge potential that she has displayed. What has she saved for this final round? She's such a beautiful runner, such a great technician, so elegant in the air, and it just didn't come together for her. Will finish in 7th position with a best in the 5th round of 6 meters 69. Had a great response in the 4th round, 6 meters 74 to bring herself up the leaderboard. Unfortunately, lots of other big jumps happened in the 6th round. That's confirmed. That is a foul. Not to be on this occasion, but on that last jump, it makes sense that athletes, if you are looking to move up, there's nothing to lose. You do just go for it. Sometimes you have to risk it. Sometimes you have to jump a little bit on the edge, and unfortunately did not pay off for Gardasevic. What a fantastic competition we have seen from Colin. She has been hovering around those medals, just centimeters separating this heptathlete who's chosen to focus on the long jump here. That was a very strong attempt. Such a competitive effort from Colin. What a fantastic showing from Colin, who is not a long jump specialist. Looking very much at home in this long jump final. What a moment for Asani of Germany right now. She currently sits in 4th place. Now get this, she is off the bronze medal by 1 centimeter. Such a small amount. These medals are determined by such small margins. So much at stake right now. Diem has wandered away from the runway. She cannot bear to look. So much riding on this for her as well. The one person that can deny Diem of Spain a bronze medal. I don't think she's done it. I think Diem is going to hang on to that medal. It will be her first on the world stage. .644, that is confirmed. Diem has at least a bronze medal and the opportunity now to go for more. Can she break up the American hold on this final? It's a no jump from Diem, but she knows she has that bronze medal. This is the first time she has had a global podium finish. So much improvement. You know, going from that 21st place finish in the Olympics to a 6th place finish at a World Championships, she is now a world indoor bronze medalist. The only one right now who can deny top spot to Davis Woodall. She's been in the lead 3 times in this competition, and every time just been edged out. Oh, and you can just see there, she went for it. She was giving it everything she had. What a fantastic debut for Team USA for Nichols. And what that means is that Davis Woodall has been guaranteed the gold medal. What an amazing silver medal for Nichols. So hard to make a team in America. Davis-Woodall is taking her final jump. She wants more. And in the past 5 minutes, a host of photographers have been lining the side of the pit, just waiting to capture this moment. She already knows she is a world champion. This jump is purely for the enjoyment. She's done it. What an amazing moment for this 24-year-old. She was so happy with that first World Championship medal. A silver last year in Budapest, but she soon realized she didn't want to be in the silver medal position. She has repeatedly said she wants to put something out so far that no one can touch it. Tara Davis-Woodall, you are a world champion. What is in store for her this summer? Huge congrats to Nichols. That is not easy to come out here on your debut for Team America. Such a difficult team to make. She finally got her moment and she has made the most of it. 2 Americans coming first and second, and what a moment for this young lady. 6 meters, 78, just working her way through the competition. Always believing. Deanne finally claiming that bronze medal in that 5th round. Cowboy hat is on. Celebrations are about to begin. What an amazing competition we have had from these women. Positions changing constantly throughout the competition. We've said it before, as much as we all want to see big distances, and we did get a few big distances tonight, over 7 meters, what we want more than anything are those head-to-heads. The athletes that come out and say, I am in this to win, and I'm going to give it everything that I've got. The kind of competitions where you can't predict the winner and you can't take your eyes off the action. They have waited all weekend for this moment. All of the action on the track right now has stopped, and they are getting to enjoy the full attention of the crowd.
The women's 60-meter hurdles final. Let's welcome our finalists and more finalists into the arena.
What a competition we have been treated here tonight. What this results board doesn't show is just the number of times the positions switched until we arrived at our final 3 medalists. So close for Asani. You can see 1 centimeter was the difference between getting on the podium and finishing in 4th place. Difficult composition for Campus, but great to see in her final effort she did get on that board. Well, today the women took the stage. What is next for these athletes? I think the new triple jump champion, Tia Lafon, said it best. I'm going to train my butt off, and I'll see my opponents outdoors. Good luck to all the athletes. Thank you for joining. See everyone in the summer.